All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're looking at this XC90 T6, and this is a 2020, but this is a very, very good looking vehicle. I like the wheels. It's rocking 21. I like the contrast in the wheels. It fits with the tint on this vehicle. This is a large mid-size SUV with a third row. I like that it has dual exhausts on the back, and they are actually exhaust pipes, so that's dope. My views on luxury cars have changed just because they depreciate and they're more affordable. I feel like a lot of times you can get like something like a Volvo or a Q7 for the same price or maybe a couple thousand more than a Ford Explorer. And to me, if you have the money and you're expecting the maintenance, you're good. Under the hood, we have a 2-liter turbocharged engine. I'll put the specs in the video. I wish there was some padding there, but everybody's doing that. The hood is light. That Volvo logo feels good. You have a camera up front, so you have 360 cameras on this thing. An Inception trim, an automatic lift gate. This is a third row SUV, and this is nice. I like the kick plate here. I like the amount of room here. There's no space underneath, but for a third row SUV, there's a decent amount of space back here, and this is a 7-seater configuration. So you're not gonna have a ton of room back here, but this will be okay in a pinch for people who are maybe like 5, 6 and under. Not bad. I love this leather seating here. Even the doors, I really like the trim here on the doors. Like, Volvo has really good styling. Some of the inside can be a little bit funky, but this door definitely feels premium, definitely feels solid. You have a shade here. You have this leather inlay here, which looks very nice with the stitching. Everything feels premium. There's a little bit of a step up, but it's not too crazy in here. And this is not pleather. This is actual leather. This vehicle's 5 years old, and this leather feels so good. The seats have good cushioning. They feel very comfortable for a long ride. You have a pano roof in here. Here's a look at the cockpit, but you have vents back here. Charging port options are not great, but I do like the hard seat backs with the cover here. Those are going to hold up very well. Nobody carries an Atlas anymore. I will say I do have just enough leg room in here, and I'm over 6 feet, so keep that in mind, but everything feels quality. Here's a look at the back here. So you don't have any charging ports there, but you know, not a bad time. You have LED lighting, speakers. Even going back to the door, I like this push to lock button here. And then to move these seats forward, you just grab this handle and they slide forward. But I will say there is not a lot of room back here. So again, 5 and under or children for that area. And my thing with luxury SUVs is if I'm paying for luxury and I'm taking the risk on having to make repairs and things, I want to get in and be rewarded, and I want it to feel like a luxurious cabin. And this continues with the front passenger seating and the driver's side seating. You do have memory seating in here. You have automatic windows for all 4. You have a button here to open your hatch. It's automatic. You have, you know, very, very nice perforated seating here, all electronic. You have a thigh support thingy that slides out, and all digital display. Like, you definitely feel like you're in a premium luxury car. You know, this display isn't the biggest, and I do not like the vertical orientation of their screen. It's not like a deal breaker for me, but you know, this is okay. If you're familiar with Volvo, you know they do kind of do simplified interiors, but they still feel premium and upscale. Like I said, I love the leather in here. I think it's going to hold up for a long, long time. I feel like you have heated and cooled seats in here, but everything goes through this display. You do have a minimal amount of buttons here, which is all right. This guy you can push back, and there's nothing there. I'm kind of shocked with the charging options in here. That is insane that you just have that. Let's see. No, you do have some other charging options, and then you have auto hold, your parking brake, your start-stop buttons in a good placement. I like this stubby shifter. All in all, auto-dimming mirrors. These guys don't slide, but, you know, good lighting in here. All in all, if you got it, go ahead and go for it. And I love this since 1959. Oh, and this vehicle does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and all-wheel drive. So this is a good family hauler in my opinion.